Hey man, just here with Vaughn and Cardell. We just finished the viewing of the doc. I've been Cardell's been banging this drum about Ed's legacy since I've known him, and maybe before that. So it's just good to get to this point. First question is just how does it feel to finally have a documentary done? And Cardell, for you, like when did you kind of like grasp the true impact of his legacy?
Coaching with them. Like as he warmed up to me, he would sit down and talk about all those stories. That's how I learned about all the war stories. And I would just ask questions. Even though I played in college or whatnot, I'm still forever a student of the game. So I was asking them, like all that Georgetown, UDC stuff, that pretty much happened before I was even born. So I'm like, hold up, he's saying UDC was once a national power. I'm like, when? I didn't know about UDC until I was leaving JUCO getting recruited, and that's when it was one of the programs I was interested in. And I'm like, that's the first time I even heard of that school. So, I'm like, they're a powerhouse, and they produce an NBA draft pick. So it's just picking his brain and getting knowledge. You know what I mean? So that's when I kind of knew everything it was. It was kind of floated then about doing something, but we didn't have resources then. Even a lot of social media wasn't even around then. So I think it was just Facebook. I only know Twitter and all those out. So, timing is everything. This was the right time, and just happy that it's out finally.
All right, so what's your favorite Ed story that didn't make the doc?
Butch McAdams did a show recently on my dad, and he always used to say, your dad can speak in tongues. There's just been so many, stories like that. But one thing I will say, and I don't know if they covered it, he does, call people out their name, especially players, when they don't do, but he always brings them back, and tells them, hey, you did a good job at the end, or he'll say, like, look, this is what we got to do next time. Like Derek was saying, you can't come in there one day and shoot the ball like some crap and then come back the next day and do that again. Because he'd always tell them, you got to come in with your mindset of, you're a shot maker, you're not just a shot taker. A lot of the things, I have so many of them. Just to say one would be tough. But in the end, like those guys said, he cared for them. And on the overall part about giving kids opportunity, I told Cardell this early in it. I was like, he changed a lot of the direction of kids' lives. So a lot of kids who may not have gone and gotten an education, have an education, and the rest of their family and themselves, their direction has been changed.